I have it sorted by the highest win rate in the game right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna go from top to bottom. Lima, Triple Revenge, Violent Revenge, easy. She does S3, you can't do shit. You're stalled out, and a lot of people can't really come back from that. And usually with Lima teams, like once she hits S3, you're hard stalled out. You can't do much about it. It's pretty much like a better Pontos. You get it's basically Pontos with damage. There you go. Explained. It's Pontos with damage. Light Monkey, again, once he starts going, good luck. Good luck. Angioki, there's not much you can do about him. There's not much you can do about him. Once Angioki goes, there's a high chance your team will get wiped. And since a lot of people play CC or play something that stuns, and the spare units are pretty popular, Angioki just benefits from the economy right now. I for lack of a better term, he benefits because Despair is popular, stuns are popular, CC is popular. It's just how it is. But yeah, Angioki is the reason why Angioki is so high is because it's kind of like a ragdoll situation. We can't control how we play. Because Despair is becoming way more popular, because Cardinal, Despair, like I said, Despair units, Cardinal, Oki, and on top of that, it's not even just Riley, but it's just the fact that it's just like, since people play with Despair so much more now and stuns, he just benefits. His stocks rise because Despair is becoming way more of a popular thing, and that's the reason why Angioki has just a way. Because of Sean, no, Despair is popular. It's not because of Sean B. We're not gonna put everything on Sean B. Despair is becoming more popular because Moore is more popular, Jogun's more popular, Tia Lang is there, Cardinal's there. This has nothing to do with Sean B. Absolutely nothing to do with Sean B. This is because Despair overall is just a way more popular thing. So because of that, Angioki stocks rises because if he gets stunned, he can't die. If he gets slipped, he can't die. So he just benefits from it. Technically, he's not too hard to kill, but because again, you cannot control how you play, and you can't control like when Despair stuns happen. If he gets stunned, you just fuck. You can't do shit about it. Nana, the reason why Nana has a high win percentage is because we lack Oblivion. There is not too much people can do into Nana besides run their face through somebody's composition. That's legit all you can do when you're fighting Nana. That's all you can do. Like the only options we have are Tessarion and Herney. I think it's Herney. And to be honest, they're good, but they're not that great. They aren't that great. Nana's win rate goes down. I'm telling you this right now. Nana and Ragdoll's win rate go down if we have better Oblivion units. It's a very simple solution, but for some reason, Contours is just like, they just don't want to do it. They don't want to give anybody Oblivion besides 3 units. A unit, no one cares about a unit. A unit's bad. A unit's not. No one's using a unit in RTA. This is mainly for RTA, and a unit. No one's using a unit in RTA. It's just not happening. No one's gonna fucking use that unit. So seriously, we need reliable. Like for example, this is for example. Imagine if the Fire Shadowcaster. Imagine if all the Shadowcasters had Oblivion S1. You know how much stock the water one would have? Everybody would be blowing their fucking load to get a water one. Easy. They would be losing their fucking mind trying to get a water one. Because the water one would counter so much shit. It would counter Juno, it would counter Verd, it would counter Nana, it would counter so much shit in this game. If he had Oblivion, 1 turn, not 2 turn. One turn Oblivion. In single turn. I know I agree that, but that's the reason why. It can't be AoE. Because if it's AoE, he's mad busted. Like the fire one will become mad busted if it can't be AoE. Because the thing is, we have to play around. We have to play around Oblivion still being a very strong debuff in this game. But imagine if he had 1 turn Oblivion on S1. He'll be great. His stock will rise. He'll be great. I'm not even joking. He will be so great. He'll be a lot better. But for some reason, Contours just doesn't want to do Oblivion on skills. I don't on S1. I just don't know why. They're fine with stun. They're fine with attack bar pushback. They're fine with defense break. They're fine with strip. But they're not okay with Oblivion. Even though we have a huge we have no Oblivion options. We don't. It's just the truth. We do not have Oblivion options. Tessarion stock rising is because we have too much shit that has passives and nothing that can counter that effectively or hard counter that. We literally have Oblivion in the game and nobody has Oblivion. It's just how it is. But if the Water One had Oblivion, he'll be so good. He'll be so great. Even if it's a single target, it's great. That's why I said it's 1 turn, not 2 turns. 2 turns would be way too strong. But 1 turn is totally fine. It slows down units. It would really be good into like Fire Ryu, because no one builds Fire Ryu with speed. So if he's Oblivion, that Fire Ryu becomes dog shit. He becomes nothing because now he can't shake off the Oblivion effectively unless he has cleanse, obviously. But if there's no cleanse there, he can't shake it off effectively. He has to just sit there and hold that Oblivion until it goes away, which is kind of hard for it to do that. That's why we kind of just need more Oblivion in the game. Like Nana and Ragdoll's win percentage will go down if we have more Oblivion. It's a very simple thing, but again, Countertwist just doesn't want to do it. Ragdoll, because people Ragdoll Leo Verb, most people can't do anything about it. You also can't control your crits. Pretty simple. Gianna is pretty much one of the best units RTA right now, period, because her S3, too good. S3 plus a bomb, plus turn 1 cycle, artifacts. Tia Lane, because he counters pretty much almost all these attack bar rotation units in the game. Narsha's damage is exceptionally way too fucking high. And you pair it with Nanan, it's pretty much like Free Stack City. Yanhong base speed plus S3, really good. Securing turn 1, especially like Yanhong Oliver. Let's put it like this. Oliver raised the winning percentage of like half these units. Oliver Light Monkey, Oliver Gianna, Oliver Narsha, Oliver Yanhong. It's free real estate. It's fucking free real estate if you have Oliver and you have these LDs. If you have Light Monkey, Gianna, Yanhong, or all 3, Oliver is like free real estate. You're getting turn 1. It's almost guaranteed. It's pretty much like it's like the most guaranteed turn 1 thing in the game right now, because you get a 33, you get the follow up, and you got the strip. You have everything you want. So it's like it's legit just free real estate. And like with Oliver and Narsha, you're probably killing something turn 1 because speed lead, Narsha with speed scaling damage, she's gonna kill something. You have Nana there, free real estate. So it's like right now, LD owners are thriving. Besides Ragdoll and Tia Lane, if you have these LDs plus Oliver, you're thriving. You're fucking thriving. You suppose Oliver is up there? Oh no, Oliver is up there. Oliver's up there. Oliver is just one page off. Boom, there goes Oliver. 1 page off. Just 1 page. But that's just how we are. This is the state of the game, where it's like the reason why these guys are thriving so hard is because this guy exists. This guy exists mad hard. And you look right there. Okay, I don't know why fucking Cadiz is this high, but it's like right there. Look at Oliver Nana, Oliver Light Monkey, Oliver Lima. I'm pretty sure if you take it off, it's probably just normal. Okay, I don't know why that's there. But it's like, yeah, he thrives. 33 lead and all this shit is crazy. It's crazy. And this is the state of the game we're at. This is honestly the state of the game. And nobody and this is why you have those particular LDs. I'm telling you, you're just winning. But it's like when I look at this list, it doesn't shock me whatsoever. It doesn't shock me in the slightest. It doesn't blow my mind. It doesn't shock me. But I'm just saying, if you have these LDs, you're fucking thriving. You're fucking winning. You have Oliver and one of the like turn 1 LDs, you're fucking in, bro. It's crazy. And the thing is, Contours needs to do a balance patch that's pure nerfs. They gotta do it because they gotta hit Oliver. They gotta hit Oliver. They gotta hit Gianna. They gotta hit Light Monkey. They probably have to hit Lima. They have to hit Narsha. Yanhong, I don't think you need to hit. Tia Lane already got hit. And we need more Oblivion. But we're at that point. We're at the point where the next balance patch, like half of it should be nerfs. Half of it should be nerfs. The fact that last balance patch was 0 nerfs. How come to us? I hope you're watching. How do you go a balance patch in this game with 0 nerfs? It's a joke. And I had this. I had a conversation with them. Not them, it's Korea. Them is in LA. And I'm like, this is the reason why people are giving Kabuto a shit, because there's no such thing as a balance patch that does 0 balancing. You don't call it it's not a balance point. It's not a balance patch. That doesn't make any fucking sense. And I could understand Nana. The only one I can understand that if she escaped a balance patch, I can totally understand it. Because if you nerf Nana again, I think it makes her terrible. I think Nana is at a point where she's actually just fine. Like, I think, like, this may be a shocker to you guys. I think Nana is actually in a good spot. It's just the problem of we can't do shit against her. That's the problem. Just buff everything to the moon. Yeah, and then we get this. We get this right here. We get this right here. Now, when people look at this shit, their mentality now becomes, this game is mad pay to win. We're at this point now. We're at the point where if I am a player and I don't know any better, and I find out about this website and I say, man, I wonder if I have high win percentage monsters. Then I look at this list and 8 out of them are LDs. My mind now goes to, this game is mad pay to win, bro. I gotta get LDs to win in this game? What, bro, crazy. The community has to get smarter about the shit they complain about. And I've said this multiple fucking times. I want this game to thrive just like all you do. I want this game to be successful for years to come. But as a community, we gotta get smarter about what we want in this game to make it playable. We're still out here complaining about, hey man, I still want an LD Transcendence. No, the fuck you don't. Nobody wants that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nobody wants that. That breaks the game. We got to get smarter about the things we complain about. Because what happens when we don't complain about the right things, we get this. We get this right here, where LDs are now back on. Remember when LDs were like a complaint like years ago? Then LDs fell off. How do we get back to this state? I don't understand. I will never understand how we got back to this. We ended this. We fucking ended this shit. And some reason we're back to this shit? We're back to LDs being this game being mad pay to win, where you have the LD, you're automatically fucking winning. We're back here now. This is an everything problem. This is a Kabuto's problem. And this is also a community problem. It's on both ends. This isn't me getting on y'all. This is Kabuto's too. And trust me, I get on Kabuto's a lot of shit. This is one of them. But this is now a problem. Exactly. Like I don't mind LD Scrolls being more accessible. I don't mind that, because it was going to happen at some point. What's up, Alex? It was going to happen. It was going to come back at some point. It was going to happen. I don't mind scrolls being accessible. I don't mind scrolls being as crazy accessible as they are now. I don't mind that. If you're going to do that, the obvious repercussions of people getting more LDs is now people are going to have more LD5s. And on top of that, more people are going to have the stronger LD5s. So we're going to see now more LDs in the game. Now, because of that, because before, now it was like, you know what? We ain't got to look into too much of these LDs because we're not going to fight them. They're not going to fight them all the time. Bro, I fight Gianna over half of my wins. Everybody has a fucking Gianna now. Obviously not everybody, before y'all get on me. Everybody has a fucking Gianna. I see these LDs all the time. All the time. like it's not even a joke. I see these LDs all the fucking time, bro. It's crazy. So, besides Narsha, I don't see Narsha that much. But the rest I see. Gianna, Ragdoll, you see all the time. So again, Kabuto's, do better. It's not hard. Everybody mom have a Ragdoll, but that's a China thing. I already explained it. But it's like, again, This is where we need to be serious about balancing more, because this happens. It used to be it used to look like this. It used to kind of look like this when you look at the list and it's like, okay, you got little LDs trickled in there, and you got like Oliver, you got Chung Pong, and it's like, okay, it's easy to balance like, you know, the elemental units because everybody has them now. But then we get off this page and we go back to this page and it's like, oh, we got a problem. And Contour should look at this and be like, yo, this is a problem. Our LDs are way too dominant, and our LDs are way too pay to win. And they can't have the mentality of like, well, people are getting LDs for us more often, so they'll get them eventually, and then walk away. You can't do that. So you just can't do that shit. Sorry. Exactly. But I don't think Contours has an innately problem with people buying accounts, because I've said this plenty of times. Buying accounts is good. I know an influencer saying this is crazy, but buying accounts is still good. The reason why is because if accounts have value, that means the game has value. You wouldn't spend $10,000 on an account for a game that's dead. So if a Summoners War account is buying if a Summoners War player or a person that's hopeful is buying an account for 10 grand, that's amazing. That's great. Because they wouldn't buy it, they wouldn't pay 10,000 if the game was absolutely worthless. So it's actually good. Now, I'm not gonna talk about this more because I am an influencer, so I technically can't be endorsing this shit. I don't endorse buying accounts, by the way. I would never endorse buying accounts. I don't care if you do that, and I've said this plenty of times. If you buy an account, whatever. If you don't buy an account, whatever. I honestly don't give a shit if you do or don't. I'm just saying buying accounts in general is never bad for the game. It's never. It like you know a game is dying when an account is going for like 1,000 and nobody wants to buy it. That's how you know, oh shit, this game, ooh. Especially if that account is loaded. If that account is like mad loaded for $1,000 and it's like nobody's buying it, yeah. Then at that point you gotta worry. But this game has accounts being bought at top dollar every fucking day. Every fucking day, dude. So at that point, we know this game is still doing great. As far as like people still want to play it. For real though, like I think Contours needs to take balancing more seriously. They just need to do it. And the issue kind of lies right now is that we kind of have to deal with this for 2 months, and we have to be okay with it. And I think that's the terrible mentality that we kind of have to have. We have to be okay with balances coming every 2 months, and not even a month has passed since the last balance patch. And so it's like, what can we do as a community? It's either you don't play the game or you just weather the storm. There's nothing else you can actually do. Contours needs to actually, unless this is their low-key mentality where it's like we just want people to wail and get LDs and just have LD fights every day, but they need to do better. This is unexcusable at this point. It's unexcusable. This is worse than Mulan Cardinal. This is worse than Watery Jogun. And Watery Jogun meta is by far the worst meta we have ever had, in my opinion at least. I think Watery Jogun was by far the worst meta we've ever had in this game. That shit was dominated by 2 units. It is, oh man, dominated by 2 units. I think it's worth a vid too. And I may put it on YouTube. I'm actually putting it on YouTube. I may edit it tonight when I get home. It's a good thing I turned off music, because if I had music on, I wouldn't be able to actually put this on YouTube. So I could put music at the bottom of it. But no, like this is terrible. This is a terrible state of the game, and the win rates just unfortunately the win rates just prove that. The win rates just show like the numbers. It's a numbers don't lie situation. It's a numbers don't lie situation, and it's unfortunately where we're at. It's unfortunately where we're at in the game, where it's like you look at this and it's like, this is pick rate. This is now by pick rate. So people are picking a lot of this shit. Pick rate is crazy right now, but it's like the story looks way different once you hit win rate. Once you hit win rate, it all goes to shit. the conversation becomes a whole different thing. It becomes crazy, dude. You're like, oh man, this is crazy, dude. But yeah, they gotta fix this. They gotta fix this, bro. So hopefully, and I honestly think the best solution of fixing this is that the next balance patch has to be primarily Nurse. It has to be primarily Nurse. You know, we can't. If they hit us with a balance patch and the top 2 lines are just like Oliver S3 1 turn increase, and that's it. Contours, you're dropping the fucking bag. You're ruining your own game for I don't know why, for no what reason. Because again, we want this game to succeed. I want this game to succeed. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.